Hello, my gorgeous Gemini. My name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is your weekly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Gemini, and it's in between the 18th and the 24th of July 2022. At the beginning of this week, it's like, oh my God, now you are going to be facing such an important information that you're going to be facing. It's also at the same time going to be connected to your home. It's going to be connected to your immediate environment, but also it's going to be connected to you understanding and realizing that you are going to need to make a really important decision when it comes to your home, and when it comes to things that you're very happy about, when it comes to things that make you feel really good about yourself, but also when it comes to doing the right thing. So you are going to be facing an important dilemma, and that dilemma is gonna the way out of that dilemma is going to be about you making a really bold decision. And the bold decision that you're gonna make, that it's connected to your home, maybe lots of other people who are directly connected to you are not going to be able to understand you, but you will know, your spirit and your essence will know that this is absolutely the right thing to do. Not only this is going to be the right thing to do, you're also going to find out something really interesting about yourself as well. The certain skill is going to become evident, which is almost at that moment in time immediately going to become a really wonderful idea. On another hand, you are going to do the right thing because you're going to protect yourself from a maybe certain people that you became aware of, and these people that you became aware of are pretty much so like a little snakes, nothing to do with your life, but it's a lot to do with the deception that you're going to become aware of. It's like you will be looking at the situation on the outside of your life, and certain things that you became aware of lately, especially over the last year or two, it's all going to be playing an important role here, and it's going to only confirm to you that this is going to be the right thing to do. But at the same time, it does going to make you feel a little bit indecisive, but you will know that when you find a moment of indecisiveness, at the same time, it's like you need to understand that you are going to need to make an important decision here, but you also need to understand that, things that have been slowing you down, that make you feel negative, that make you feel really unhappy and uncomfortable over the last 2 years are slowly coming to an end. And I really like this. They're slowly coming to an end. You had a lot on your back, okay? You had to prove your point quite a lot over the last year, for example, but now these have all kind of been draining so much energy out of you. But the good thing is that this is coming to an end, and this is not going to become evident to you immediately, but when you have this indecisive moment, and you will know what this is, Gemini, when you have this indecisive moment, you also need to understand that the aspects of your life that have been affecting you and slowing you down, they cause so much fear, fear. This is slowly going to come to an end as long as you make that bold move, that bold decision indeed. By the time you get to the mid part of this week, on one hand, you're going to have a very interesting realization. Someone is going to give you quite interesting ideas. Someone is going to tell you something who's connected to you. Okay, someone who is very special in your life, someone who's is significant in your life in terms of the actual spirituality. That person is going to play a really nice role because that person is, they're going to pinpoint something to you, like some kind of idea. And this idea, to start with, it's kind of going to really surprise, like a suggestion, what you should do, for example. And that idea is going to kind of surprise you. But then again, it's going to be an element of you that is just going to feel very strongly like, what? Like, I want to try this, I want to do this, So this is something that you should do because something really big is going to come out of it, and it is going to give you such a powerful sense of a brand new direction that is going to inspire you. But it's not only about inspiration, it's about the energy and the power that you get within, that it's only going to increase your confidence, because you are going to feel so good about yourself. You're going to find this this is a lovely little challenge, that you are most importantly going to enjoy every single step of the way. You're going to reconnect with yourself again, and that in that moment in time, it's your spirit is going to return to itself indeed. On another hand, oh my God, my gorgeous Gemini, it looks like someone who's so important to you, so close to you, like a family member, like a really, really good and old friend, for example, somebody who means to you quite a lot. It's actually going to, oh God, there is something that person can't understand, or maybe a couple of people, maybe a couple of family members, they just can't understand something about you. They can't understand your way of thinking, and you know that your way of thinking is right, and you are like so far gone with your own way of thinking that this is like, oh my God, it's all about like understanding that you just need to accept that you have a different way of thinking, but there is something that something that you are aware of that they are not aware of, and this is really bothering you, and it's really draining your energy because you want to explain this to them so badly, but they can't understand. So what you need to understand is just like kind of like try to work on the actual relationship and do everything that you possibly can in order to come on top, but without any arguing or anything like that. So when you're challenged by these people in your life, there is no point to waste your energy. Just try to maybe to change a subject or something, or try to like kind of like find this as a good challenge. Maybe try to find like a humor in it. I know it's going to be difficult to find humor in it, but this would be my suggestion, and sometimes it does work really, really great, but also it helps us to understand our own capabilities in life, especially when it comes to like a tolerance and things like that. So it's like almost like it's going to make you feel really sad because you're not going to be able to explain something to them, but at the same time you need to understand that you are the one who is having this knowledge, and also at the same time you are on the right path, towards doing something really great, towards doing something so important, just because you decided to swim against the current at the time when, maybe lots of people just like kind of go with the current, but because you decided to do things in your own terms, in your own way, this is going to be really rewarded so much, because all this that's happening is going to bring you like the life of luxury. You're going to be rewarded like spiritually, but you're going to be rewarded financially as well, because this has got a very strong element of you making the necessary step when it comes to your future, and the necessary step that you are going to become aware of. It's only going to be highlighted out of all these like kind of like a problems like that I've mentioned, this challenging situation through the actual people in your life. It's only going to enhance and pinpoint something very special about you, your special gift, something very special about you. It's actually going to be highlighted here, and your emotions are going to be overflowing in the best possible way. Your spirit is going to become really, really strong, but it's purely because of this inspiration that you are going to have, because you will know that you're doing the necessary step here. This is indeed going to bring you like a life of luxury, especially when it comes to those things that you don't have now, and you are gonna have them later on. By the time you get to the last part of this week, it's all about this contemplation that you're gonna have. You're gonna have a really big contemplation here. Something is still gonna kind of, the last part of this week, the problem is that you're gonna hear some kind of news, and this is gonna again put you in just like a little bit of limbo, because this news that you're going to hear, you're gonna become a little bit paranoid when it comes to your own plans, and that paranoia, that bloody paranoia, it's going to put you in the state of the actual contemplation. This is so important. Listen to me, my gorgeous Gemini. When you find yourself in the state of contemplation, you're going to be contemplating, but this contemplation is like, am I doing the right thing? Oh my God, this seems a little bit crazy. This seems a little bit silly. No, baby, no. You do the things in life when you want to do them, how you want to do them, okay? So this contemplation, it's only going to confirm this, but even more importantly, when you become aware of this contemplation, this is only going to be because like you're going to be thinking, am I doing the right thing? But it's going to be because of the news from the outside. You have to ignore it as much as you possibly can. You have to follow your spirit. You have to follow your soul. Your spirit knows the best. You know the best what you should do. You know the best what do you need to do. And even in itself, even more, important here, when that contemplation comes up, please remember this. You need to remember that it is gonna kind of like really affect your concentration. But what you need to do, because you will be doing something, you will be having a certain task right in front of you, and this contemplation is going to affect you. But what you need to remember is to redirect your energy at that moment in time. This is so important. And how you're going to redirect your energy? Carry on working completely against it, opposite. Make sure that you are facing this task that you are currently working on, and you will know what this is. And by facing the actual task at hand, you are going to really come out of that contemplation, because while you're facing that task at hand, you know this power of doing things and working on your own path, working on your own journey, and giving it your best. You know, it is going to make you aware of something really, really special, really important. You're going to recognize something so special about yourself. You will know exactly what do you need to do in terms of to be recognized, in terms of success, in terms of your own victory, in terms of making the necessary step. All these things are going to be on your mind, and you will know this. You're going to feel very strongly that at that moment in time, there is also going to be like a really interesting message that you're going to have. And this message is going to surprise you, because the certain part of your life that was so slow, some kind of something that you were working on, you know, it was working, it was moving on, but it was very slow. So this the things that you were like kind of trying to achieve, things that are so important to you, where you kind of put lots of energy towards and things like that, you will know what this is. So the message that you're going to have, it's going to surprise you, because you will realize like, wow, things are moving on, this is brilliant. And it couldn't happen at a better time indeed, because the natural next step after this is going to be like the moment of like a spiritual explosion that you're going to have. You know, something is going to be confirmed to you so much, and this is going to create such a powerful moment in your life. The whole new direction you're going to be facing with such a beautiful element of surprise, but at the same time, the idea that you're going to have, it's also going to kind of provide you with so many different paths, you know, to get where you want to get much quicker than you actually thought before. So of course that this is going to be brilliant, because it's bringing you the whole new perspective into your life at the time when you least expected. And then things like that are the best, because our subconscious mind takes over and respond in its own magnificent way. Okay, my gorgeous Gemini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. So I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you, my gorgeous Gemini. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, psychic medium. Love you. Bye.